People, bring it in, bring it in. I know you missed me as usual. I'm coming bringing gifts of due diligence, people. Y'all got about 15 minutes to spare me to update you on the riches that are occurring right in front of you.
Yes!
Good deal, naysayer. Jim, sit down. I told you to relax, brother. We're up 300-some%, but guys, let's dial in. I want to do as I normally do. For those that are new, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're going to lock it all together with this phase. But first, you already know, you're here with your host, your favorite host, the Chocolate Confucius.
Wow.
Also known as Mr. 79 Thoughts. I need them all, like Ash. You hear me? Gotta catch them all. The original V12er. The undisputed champion of due diligence. That's correct. And to my naysayers, they know me as the ultimate. That is Money Montgomery. Y'all, let's lock in straight down to play. By to bring it all together, guys. I came off already telling y'all, June looks like it's going to be a trigger month, and everything is still aligning thusly with that on multiple fronts. Let me bring this all together for y'all. All right, coming in, Bitcoin sitting at 104,523, slight little retracement if they call it that. Again, guys, we're above the all-time high rank, trading at the highest range, right? XRP sitting at 217 again. I told y'all, price suppression. There is a big pop coming soon. Again, grab what you can, but also there are other plays occurring too that we're going to speak about as well that are happening as confirmation of what's going on with XRP in the crypto space. Let's dive straight into that information, shall we? Off the giznot. Now, people, I told y'all, we're in that window of time, really on overtime, borrowed time. But actively right now, they are setting in and implementing the ISO 222 payments infrastructure and all that goes along with it. I told y'all, like a switch is going to flip on. You're going to see this thing walk to what price? We don't know. But this 589 does keep popping up. But here, bring it out. Boom. The U.S. just signed the bill to replace FedNow system with a modern payment system that uses XRP payments. Let's dial in straight to it. There it is.
For your attention, relating actually to government payments. Historically, checks issued by the Treasury are, I believe, 14 times more likely to become the subject of fraud than electronic transfer payments. This is an executive order that's going to push the Treasury Department to modernize its payment system to ensure that where possible they're using electronic methods of payment as opposed to paper checks in order to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse in the government, which is obviously an endeavor that we've been pursuing in numerous aspects of government under your leadership.
It's basically modernization of equipment and methods, and it's something that really I think he's going to be a great Secretary of the Treasury wanted, Scott. And so we're doing this, and we have other modernization programs.
Again, Scott Bassett, again, high in the crypto space, and again, in favor of the crypto space. So again, we're moving now from the paper system to what ISO 222 is, and they put in an executive action.
We could let somebody else, whoever's next, whoever that may be, do it, but it's something that should have been done 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah. V12. I like it. So now we have that executive order kicking off. What else follows in line with saying, okay, everything's going and getting live, right? So now, following that, what do we have breaking? The United States of America is going to upgrade its payment system. Now, again, guys, don't know how this is creeping through, but all the information is dropping out now about the payment system upgrade coming. We know ISO 222 is but a month and a half away, right? A month away. Guys, lock in. I keep telling y'all, if you miss it, that's fine. All that we got for you is a and a V12. I'm just trying to tell you. Let's dap in and see what they're going to say for us here. Fair yes.
Agreement, Kaylee, with respect to the content of this stablecoin legislation, My Genius Act. And this is going to, I think, take us into the 21st century in terms of upgrading our payment systems. It's going to have very desirable effects, taking the U.S. economy into the digital assets arena, keeping innovation.
Again, he's speaking on that Genius Act that's going through. Again, we have the Stablecoin Act that's going as well. Guys, I don't know what more you want. Your entire government is shifting its complete focus on a regulation of stablecoins and crypto. Why? Because we're in a race right now for crypto.
Here, lowering risk here in America and putting in place guardrails that will protect consumers, because every one of these stablecoins will be backed up dollar for dollar.
Remember, stablecoin backed up dollar for dollar. Look, guys, I'm telling y'all, they're telling you what's going to happen, right? Stablecoin, stablecoin, stablecoin.
With U.S. Treasuries. Very positive outcome here. We've got very strong support.
So again, now we've got the executive action to move into the payment system, ISO 222. We've got now your government talking about how stablecoins are going to be a massive part of the future of America, right? Now let's keep pulling on through. Again, it all lines back up. And whenever I hear stablecoin, this stablecoin, that, understand, guys, there's only two of them. Ripple XRP and Circle, which Ripple's trying to buy. Speaking of which, Circle had an IPO. Me and mine's up. Kitty, Sean, we are up. Everybody's up about 50% on their money right now. Again, the play ran up 200-some% maybe on this first initial 2 days. Take a look at those, and we'll, again, utilizing that to prove what's going on here. But let's tap in right here before Brad Garnerhouse says about us being, the digital asset pose to solve these problems. Again, this was at the XRP Las Vegas. Let's get down to it. Ripple swell. Fair use.
Payment flow that might be going from dollar to Mexican peso, and you're holding a dollar, you're selling that dollar and buying XRP, you're moving that XRP across the XRP ledger to, let's say, Bitso, who's here in the audience today. You're selling the XRP and you're buying Mexican peso. By enabling that liquidity to move from dollar to peso in real time, you're changing how that oil is greasing the engine of correspondent banking. So for us, in a world of hype, in a world of experimentation, in a world where people talk about the opportunity and really the speculation of digital assets, we feel like XRP is the only digital asset really poised to solve a problem at scale, a global payments problem.
Yes, sir. Now, again, guys, all this lining up, they can't tell you any other way. So now we have no confusion about the fact that everything we've been talking about is coming into play. Executive orders, what's next? June, and I called this before all this started popping out. Wow, June set to be a big month. Ripple proceeding with a major technical upgrade to the XRP ledger that could redefine its role in global finance. So let me get this right. At the same time, they're doing a major technical upgrade. We have an executive order going down, as well as a pushing of a stablecoin bill. Oh! Okay. Token escrows, multi-purpose tokens, batch transactions, impact and release. Guys, I don't know how much more I can kind of put this in your face. But again, we're at those last phases. Furthermore, everywhere outside, Deputy Governor Ireland Central Bank asserts that XRP qualifies as a utility token under the MiCA, while Bitcoin and Ethereum fall outside of the scope of MiCA. And again, we've already heard that multiple times from England and multiple other countries where Bitcoin was not going to be their reserve. That leaves one, guys. Here's your king's head. Is anybody here with me? Put the money back in the chat if you're following along. Can anybody hear me? But let's keep pulling on further. Now, if that didn't kind of compel you on the front of the utility, how about the fact of this? So now, Circle, the largest, maybe second largest between Ripple and Circle, they fight, stablecoin provider of USDC, XLM, right? Had an IPO, meaning, again, now y'all got to understand it was bigger than just an IPO gaining money. They're tying these crypto companies into the stock market, meaning that crypto is here to stay. These are the final moves. What did Coach JV say? First they fight it, then they sue it, then they regulate, and they join it. Guys, the regulation phase is about to come to an end, and they did it swiftly because they've had this pre-planned. But just in, crypto firm Gemini confidently files for an IPO. So now Gemini is coming in for an IPO. I see that one on the front of, hey guys, y'all might want to jump in on these IPO plays again. These are the essentials of Microsoft, Apple, or the equivalent of crypto coming into the stock market. Money be made, but also a confirmation that these companies are not going anywhere. You're not joining the NASDAQ. You're not being put on stock markets because they don't have faith in what's going on here. So now further confirmation, that's why it is all happening now. But I linked this together. Uphold just did direct deposits, right? And they're having a card come out. Gemini as well, Bitcoin credit card is here, designed for Bitcoiners. Now, I brought this to your attention to let everybody know. I told y'all before, what you're watching with these exchanges are the new modern banks, right? And now you've got massive global banks like Ripple, right? Circle. But these are your new banks, and again, they're going to the stock market. You're watching this play out now. I told y'all at one point you're going to be able to swipe that card. When Chase came on and said, hey, we'll start allowing you taking loans and use credit in XRP, that should have been the confirmation. But again, the system is about to be going live in a month or so. So, of course, all the exchanges and everybody's are loading up and getting prepared for it. But I just use it as confirmation. Let's just tap in and watch the little video. I like the color orange. There he is. There he is. And here we are. This crossover, y'all are watching the move into the new financial system. The great reset is happening. And again, we're talking about updates coming. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a flip the switch moment. But again, I just want to bring in again, Circle, IPO, crypto is not going anywhere, right? Listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So I want everybody to bring it all together, each phase of this. Again, and this is why I say I don't bring y'all, you know, I cooked the video, had a great title. The guy was talking about mumbo jumbo. Didn't bring not one bit of fact. We're taking the facts here to build our opinion. Put a money bag in the chat if it's making sense to you. Tell me. And tell me what part's not making sense to you. But now let's keep coming further. If something's not telling you again about this month here. Market calendars. SEC is expected to issue a decision on the Franklin Templeton proposed XRP ETF and move that could give institutional investors direct access to XRP. Funny that it's all rolling now. Guys, they are dropping these updates and moves in batches and quick right up under your nose. Do not be lulled right now. Get yourself ready. Stack your bag. If you have excess, look over the stock market. These IPO plays are another move. Crypto is it going into its golden era. We have a regulation. Now, furthermore, what's going on here? RealFi, what is that? From rent to real estate, pay the world in one currency. See up under here. Unlocking RealFi, 650 trillion worth of net real estate. Why you bring me here, Brandon? Right here. In less than 24 hours, the $ real token will officially go live across all major XRP ledgers. This milestone marks the next chapter in RealFi's mission to bring 654 trillion global real estate market. Now, remember, Dubai's got one that they're getting ready to launch on the XRP ledger. And here we are now, another company, RealFi, coming with tokenization of houses, guys. Sit down. Do not blow this. Please don't blow this. But if you do, understand, me and mine will be V12 up, and somebody has got to wash these rims. It can't be me. Can't get these nails dirty at this point. I'm just telling you now. But now let's close out with this. Last little point, guys. These are all facts. I'm not bringing opinion. Wow, Republican Brian Steele just said yesterday, the golden age of digital assets is here today, and today's hearing moves closer to ensuring America wins the Web3 race again. In a race, and again, they continue to use the golden age. You do not know what this means, guys. Again, let's fair use it and close it out here.
Thank you very much, Chairman Hill. Thank you for your leadership in introducing the Clarity Act, and thank you for your leadership in bringing us together in a nonpartisan way, members on both sides of the aisle who've already come to co-sponsor the Clarity Act. The golden age of digital assets is here, and today's hearing moves us closer to ensuring that America wins the Web3 race. The Clarity Act will unleash innovation and ensure U.S.
Again, look at how many acts they're pushing straight through for crypto, and again, specifically these stable coins, guys.
dominance.
We're going into a new era of finance and how you move value. You're at the opportunity threshold of buying Internet Explorer when it came out, AOL when it came out, Apple when it came out. Do not blow this.
In digital assets while protecting consumers from fraud. At the same time, we must preserve the dynamic and democratizing nature of this technology. Many of the most transformative projects were born in basements and dorm rooms. not in law firms and boardrooms. They were born in incubators across the country. And we have an opportunity to make sure that that spirit of creativity and entrepreneurship continues to thrive under a regulatory framework that is modern, supportive of innovation, and clear. Thank you very much.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. Again, everybody, I hope that y'all get where we are with this again. Everything is right on time for those that are looking at those IPO plays. Congratulations if you jumped in and want to pull up here. The Circle IPO. Now, mind y'all, Circle is the company that Ripple was trying to buy out. Circle IPO, Circle stock price. You see, I can see this thing moving. Okay, of course you're gonna do this to me. But all right, try my best there. But again, it's up around about 40% a day, around about 115. Open was supposed to open up at 31, opened up at 66. Like I said, me and mine got in around about $80, $90. Again, we knew this was a great investment. And again, just a further confirmation that crypto was not going anywhere. Y'all, lock in. Do not be fudded out. Do not be played. We are about to see something crazy happen up here in these next couple of weeks. I'm telling you, it's all pointing to it. Y'all hold it down. Get ready. We're rich. I'm telling y'all, this is just the beginning and the tip of the iceberg of what's happening with Channel Family. Y'all get ready to get rich. I really hope y'all understand we about to V12 on here. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yeah.